Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome into the stream for this surprise stream. Now, of course, it's not Retro Adventure Wednesday. We all know this. If you're watching this live, it is in fact a Tuesday morning, which is absolutely not a Wednesday. In fact, I would say Tuesday is almost the polar opposite of a Wednesday in a lot of very fundamental ways I can't get into right now. But this is a very, very different experience. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody. Let's think of this as Retro Adventure Wednesday presents a Tuesday adventure. And the Tuesday adventure I've chosen for us is Space Quest 1 VGA. I've played this before on the stream. Don't know. I was just kind of in the mood to play it this morning and thought, hey, why not? I've entered into my summer months, and more so than that, I've entered into my sabbatical semester coming up in the fall. So I have a little bit more time during the day. I can squeeze in a few more streams like this. So I thought, why not? Why not get a little bit of Space Quest 1 VGA action in here? That's right, Travis. It's always a good day to play Space Quest. I could not agree more. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you, Fit. Hey, Mike, Tom. Great to see you. Powers of Four, thank you so much for the resub. I'm glad I'm in the stream during the early half of the day, part of the year too. That's the best part of the year. Kursalash, great to see you. Howdy, Scrub J. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. I hope your Tuesday is off to a good start. I think we should simply jump in and make this thing happen. There we go. That looks good. Kursalash, Tuesday is still the first half of the week, totally different from Wednesday, where the end of you're on the ending side of the week. Yeah, you're over the hump, as they say. I just feel like there's a very different vibe between a Tuesday and a Wednesday. But then again, I've kind of trained myself to make Wednesday my favorite night of the week and day of the week, just because of Retro Adventure Wednesday. So I may not be completely objective here. It's possible that I've merely convinced myself that Wednesday is the best day. But enough of this. Let's make this happen. Let's jump into Space Quest 1 VGA, the remake, the Sarien encounter. Music sounds great in this, of course. I believe it's Ken Allen, right? That did the VGA soundtrack. I love this logo. Got some good palette cycling in there. Comet going backwards like comets love to do. Scott Murphy credited here as a director. You might dispute that credit. Oh wow, Fit. Well, I stand corrected on the comment critique. That Romulan warbird in there. Are any of the remakes better than the OGs? I think the one that probably gets thrown around the most as the better game is probably Quest for Glory 1 VGA, right? It has some real major fans, right? Science jabbed right into my heart. Thank you, Fit. Colossal Cave remake better than the original. I actually like Space Quest 1 VGA. I know that's a controversial opinion among Space Quest fans. As we join our story, the crew of the Arcada is returning home to Xenon after a successful mission developing the star generator. Exhilarated by their accomplishments, they are oblivious to the fact that a sinister craft approaches rapidly from behind. Oh no. Oh no, aw beans. They got our chicken ship. Little drumstick nacelles are amazing. You know, I think I remember that. By the way, welcome. I think I remember that side at some point. What was that called? You're startled by the sound of an alarm. Breaking through it, the intercom crackles with the frightened voice of a technician shouting that the Arcada has been boarded by unknown intruders. The transmission ends abruptly in a soundstorm of white noise, soon overtaken by the cold din of silence. Oops.
Destruct sequence is engaged.
Listen to that good synthesized speech.
Destination.
All right, and the game is live. It's you, Roger Wilco, janitor, sub extraordinaire. Oh yeah, Sarien.net. Yeah, you know, I like the B-movie graphics style of this. I think it works well for the series. But then again, I have bad opinions about these things. I'm a King's Quest VII enjoyer, so, you know, take my opinions with a grain of salt. Stumbled into a small, dark, and very cluttered utility closet. Many things follow, most of them land on you. Doesn't say much for your cleaning prowess. Lights flashing. That seems to ring a distant bell. Oh yeah, you remember. It means all living things now aboard the ship could die due to some disastrous situation. Yeah, it's a classic read alert situation. Ooh, that's a good question, Mike. You know, if someone were completely new to adventure games and to Space Quest, would I recommend this version or the EGA version? You know, it's always hard for me to judge. Like, I love a text parser, but I could also totally see people, like, being very turned off by the text parser if you've never played a text parser game. Like, of the two, I prefer EGA. I like VGA quite a bit. I think it does some interesting stuff. Oh no, it's the head lab scientist. You need some Abdosil abdomen filler. That's right, Nathan. This is the game that SQ1 EGA Remake was inspired by. You got it. Oh, he hits the floor with a disconcerting thud. Disconcerting. I don't know why I couldn't say disconcerting this morning. I'm not used to streaming in the mornings. I gotta get back in the groove. My mouth sounds don't sound right. A large laser hole has been burned in his uniform, giving you a nice view of previously unexposed tissue. Struggling painfully, he props himself up on one elbow. Hey, guy. His lips move. The star generator is in danger. The Arcada is under attack. You better get off the scow if you value your life, Wilco. Just before his systems cease all function short of decay, he looks over toward the shelves full of cartridges and utters, "Stars! It's full of stars!" Oh, hey! Now this is a great chance to really enjoy a treat here. Paul has redeemed the Watch the Space Quest 1 commercial redemption, and this will be fun. For those of you who've never seen it before, in 1991, Sierra released a video catalog. It was distributed on VHS with commercials for several of its then current and upcoming releases. And included in there is this wonderful commercial for Space Quest 1 VGA. Let's pause the action and just take a little time to appreciate a Space Quest 1 VGA commercial.
They live in the dark corners of your house. Aliens.
Yuck. What should I do?
Get the new and improved Space Quest 1 with activated Roger Wilco. Unchecked aliens can be a real problem. They can actually do damage to your home. So protect your loved ones and get the new and improved Space Quest 1. Now entirely re-illustrated and reanimated. It kills aliens dead. The music card supported stereo soundtrack and hand-painted digitized color graphics just overwhelm the little monsters.
Oh, it's Roger!
Space Quest 1, aliens check in, but they won't check out.
There you have it. There's the Space Quest 1 VGA remake. And yeah, she, I see some other people mention this as well. Yeah, there's some big Baxter Stockman Mouser robot Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vibes. It is genuinely delightful. You should Google it. The whole thing is up on YouTube. It's all like a series of goofy television commercial parodies. The Larry one I remember being particularly good. Josh Mandel stars in sort of interstitial moments. Designer Josh Mandel, third guy from Andromeda, and is there like eating snacks on a couch and just laughing oafishly at all of these commercials he's watching. They literally took a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy and put a little mohawk on it. Absolutely. Yeah, but there are tons of these. Just go Google the 1991 Sierra video catalog. 1990, I believe, has a commercial. They have them for a few years in there. The 1990 version has a commercial for Police Quest 2, where it actually has a film segment featuring Jesse Baines' escape from prison, where Jim Walls is a correctional officer checking in on the Death Angel, and the Death Angel pulls a shiv on him, takes him hostage, and escapes prison with him. But it's really some of Jim Walls' finest acting. If you're a Jim Walls fan like I am, you'll want to check that out. But back to the action. So he said stars. So we're going to go over here to the library catalog. And let's see here. Time to consult the handy-dandy copyright here on my website. So it is 2 bars HUE. 2 bars HUE. We can make that work. So 2 bars HUE, I believe, is going to get us what we need. It might have been Mark Hood who played Jesse Baines in that. If so, it's a fantastic performance. All right, so we got it. It is a good time for our first save. That's a very descriptive name for your first save. Come on, Roger. Keep walking out of there. All right, so now we hear footsteps. Oh, no. I do hear footsteps. The game wasn't lying. It's all that remains of Jerry, one of the few techno dudes aboard who sometimes tolerated your company. Your low clearance excludes you from visiting during the performance of his duties in the elegant lower airlock of the Arcada. It's a nice little clue that he might have access to places you need. Search Jerry's body and find a keycard. Thanks, Jerry. Oh no, I hear footsteps. Oh no, wrong way, Roger. Bad move. Okay. I guessed wrong. Okay, that's why we save. Save early, save often. Yeah, this is a good point. Powers of 4. I've barely looted a single body in my adult life. Why am I not out there constantly just finding bodies and taking useful things off of them? I hardly loot anything. I don't loot chests. Oh no. I never find voice recordings about important things going on? No. I have a project for sabbatical. That's a good point. What I need is someone to bury treasures for me, and then I go for that. A small but heavy device fixed to the base of the star generator platform. It appears to be magnetic. I'll take that, he said. I'm paranoid in these early sections of the game. Lots of saving. Maybe boxes of old Transformers. Throw them around your house to become an optional treasure dungeon. I'm here for that. Sadly, all of my childhood toys are gone. I wish I had all of my Generation 1 Transformers around. Okay. Here we go. Monitor gives a readout about the ship's status. Only the lab scientist really knows or knew exactly what it monitored. You see, I know that Scott Murphy absolutely hates this version of the game. As far as the story goes, Scott Murphy and Mark Crow, the original designers, the two guys from Andromeda, weren't consulted about this VGA remake. Supposedly they weren't even aware of it until it was nearly complete, even though Scott Murphy's credited as a director here. And I know Scott in particular reviles this version of it. But I honestly think some of the text they've added is some nice flavor. I think it feels like in tone with the rest of the series for the most part. And yeah, the vibe is pretty good. Hey, Detective Magnata. It is me, Roger Wilco, Space Guy. The writing's top notch. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Appears to be some sort of wiring harness. You never cared much for electrical hardware. There are viewing ports protrude. Okay. Nice viewing ports. Okay, we've got 11 minutes here. Oh, I love some Sierra goodness too. I love the joystick and mouse in this room. Very good. Yeah, look at that. Nice chunk of floor space dedicated to a cursor control device named after an annoying rodent. What were they thinking? Must have been low on oxygen when they came up with the design scheme for this compartment. It's a giant tribute to an ancient but still functional control device. Your footsteps. Can I hide here? No, probably not. Everything looks like Charles de Gaulle Airport. I wonder if I can hide right here. Nope, that's not where they're coming from. Alright, well there you have it. Doing great so far. What a lot of people don't realize is that we are on world record pace here. We're doing a thoroughly enjoyed percent speed run. We're going to see how quickly we can thoroughly enjoy as much of this game as possible. Not a lot of people record thoroughly enjoy speed runs. As you know, I gotta be honest, a lot of speedrunners I feel like never stop to smell the roses. And this stream's going to be all about stopping and smelling the roses. That's the big thing about speedrunners, is they never slow down to appreciate things. That's the one thing I would change about speedrunning. Can I hide up here? Do I need to hide? What's even happening? Nope. Hey, Living Runs, I forgot I even had a smell icon. Okay, so this room is already causing me trouble. Percent of time talking. That's right. That's too. You know, speedrunners, I wish they gave better commentary when recording live. Well, taste is definitely flavor, Pure Slashe. Okay, let's go ahead. And go back to the room that keeps killing me. Or if I need to go on the other side of E-joystick. I played this one a lot less than EGA, and don't know its tricks as well. I don't think I'm gonna get over there in time, am I? Ooh. Maybe I just need to come into the room and leave until I don't get footsteps. But also, I guess, hide behind the mouse or the middle pillar. There we go. Oh man, this would be so great with Gary Owens narrating, wouldn't it? I wish we could retroactively go back and insert him into every Space Quest game. And hey, thanks to the horrors of AI, maybe we will someday. Just thinking about that, maybe we'll find an incredibly creepy way to do that. Sorry, this is incredible facsimile, not capable of functioning. Let's see here. Oh, was AI redeemed? Did I see a redemption for that earlier? Did I miss one? Or do you just mean that's how we're going to redeem AI? By the way, 42 PhD, I didn't see you come in earlier. Welcome in. Okay. It's like a monument to Soviet computer hardware miniaturization. Okay. Where is the open pod bay door button in this version? Ah. Open. Oh, we lose the "you smack your nose into the door" message that I like so much. All right, let's go, Raj. Slide the keycard into the slot. The lock releases with a satisfying click, and the elevator doors slide open. What was that thing, I wonder? And we've got some time to explore. Yeah, I'm with you, Travis. I don't know if I don't know if I want that Gary Owens techno horror future. Plus, I think anytime you mix AI with Space Quest, you run the risk of a Space Quest 4 scenario, which is to say a Space Quest 12 scenario. You always meant to ask what the technicians what this thing is. However, you procrastinate a bit too long in this case. It's either an ocean in a bottle or a model of your stomach as the deadline draws near. Okay. Alright. I like that we have the logo of the Mirror Universe Federation over here. Oh yeah, Paul, that weird, uncanny, ghoulish Anthony Bourdain AI documentary. Ugh. Okay, spacesuit hangs in the closet. I'll take it. Boink. Fishbowl on. Sort of gadget in the drawer. Go ahead and turn on our gadget. Go gadget, gadget. And let's lick the door. Not enough licking content, he said, troublingly. There are no controls on this panel. It's populated only by gauges and readout. Yeah, it is weird that all the items are red, right? I'm sorry. The goofy sound effect, the yo, is very, very good. Classic girl goofy scream. I think it may not be an exact lift of Goofy from the Disney Mickey Mouse gang, but it seems very inspired by it, right? Some alien anchor beam is broadcasting a message about the stolen star generator. An anchor beam. This is the cavernous vehicle bay. An escape pod rests on rock rails at the end of the platform. Bay doors at the end of the rails allow access to the emptiness beyond. Beyond the yawning doors lies the serenity of deep space. Serenity now! Okay, let's do this thing. Yeah, that's right. Canonically, depending on the situation, TL Wolf, sometimes Roger sounds like Homer Simpson, particularly in Space Quest 5. Otherwise, he sounds like Goofy. This is your head. This is your head in a fishbowl. This is your arm. That's my leg, ding dong. All right, always buckle up for safety, gang. You know me. Auto nav. This button is not to be pushed at any time. Power button. Oh, we're going to do the 9-hand button. Don't worry. Punch it, Margaret. Kaboom! Hey, David, good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see such a great crowd this early in the morning. This isn't my normal streaming time, and the presence of so many folks, especially so many folks who can't join me usually, suggests I should stream more often at this time. You have a feeling you should have pressed that button. Now, we're going to go visit our pals, Ben and Sarah and Grayson, over at Adventure Tuesday tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. They will be streaming Conquest of the Longbow. You want to check that out. That's going to be at Adventure Tuesday. My bot isn't working, so let me do this the old-fashioned way. Everyone go follow PS_Garrick if you aren't already. You'll love Adventure Tuesday, and it's a great chance to see Conquests of Camelot. With all these colors. Had some serious organ damage here. All of them, of course, could easily be replaced in the time period for which you just arrived. However, a quick scenery check reveals that you're now in the Dark Ages. The only transplant you'll get here is carcass to spit over flame. Just draw a few lungfuls of oxygen through your newly acquired sucking chest wound. You gleefully notice your final resting place is near beautiful Nottingham Castle, universally renowned for its inclusion in Sierra's Conquest of the Longbow. I love Conquest of the Longbow. What a good game. Oh my goodness, you're shocked to hear some highly inflammatory language making its way into your auditory canals. Must be some uncivilized ruffians at the nearby pub. Well, you're dead again. Dingus. We even warned you not to push that button. You have no one to blame but yourself and sit through a plug for another fine Sierra product. Maybe you'll follow directions next time. Yeah, I'm going to have to get around the longbow sometime, too. Alright, let's auto-nav it. Ooh, Kerona. Let's do it. Do it. I haven't streamed Conquest of Camelot. I really loved Conquest of Camelot as a kid, but honestly I haven't played it since it came out, basically. It's one of the Sierra games I've never really revisited. It's a beer planet, finally! I do believe that is how it got its name. I think the two guys from Andromeda were simply drinking a lot of Kerona at the time, they've said in interviews, and decided to name the planet after it. Hey, Brian, good to see you. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you doing? Thank you for flying Arcada Getaway Podlines. It's been a pleasure serving you. Tell a friend if you've got one. Aw, ding dang. Unbuckle the safety belt. Hey, great to see you too, Brian. I need to get on some other social media platform. Twitter has really been bringing me down lately. Yeah, the glass problem is solved in a big way in this one. Yeah, Detective, I hope that Space Venture gets its full release soon. I streamed the backer release a few months back. It's in my archives, but I would love to see it get a proper release. I've told this story before, every time I've played Space Quest 1, I think, but when I played the original EGA Space Quest 1 when I was 10 years old, I got it for my birthday. My friends and I sat down to play it. We made it all the way to the Keronian Underground and to the bit where you have to use this piece of glass to reflect the laser beams and slip through. And we hadn't found the glass on this screen because in the EGA version, it doesn't really appear visually. If you don't look, you just wouldn't know it was there. And I spent like a year stuck on that puzzle until one day I was at Radio Shack, my local Radio Shack, just hanging out and shopping for video games. And I overheard a customer talking to one of the employees about Space Quest and brought up that puzzle and brought up the glass solution to it. And I was able to go home and immediately do that and complete the rest of the game. But it was sheer luck. I just happened to be in a Radio Shack, and Laura Bow style just sort of eavesdropped in on a conversation. This move. Let me. We'll demonstrate in the chat. I did this. It was eavesdropped in on some strangers to get the solution of this important tip. Yeah, the Ken Williams story with Space Venture is interesting. It's playable start to finish. It's got a lot of rough edges still, but I think there's a fun game to be had there. I hope it gets a little bit more love. You gotta have Laura Bow eavesdropping. It's maybe my favorite emote. The hull of the pod has an exquisite sheen. Too bad it's destined to remain a monument to your visit. Yeah, Laura Bow is, if nothing else, subtle. Rawr, I'm the Grell. I live underground. That's where's Charleston, absolutely. You snag a small cluster of leaves from the gooey plant. Yeah, that's true, Kira Slash A. The fact that lots of other characters are like, why is this young woman just standing here visibly eavesdropping on us? Let's go, Roger. Quest for Glory lends itself to some good emotes. Oh no, cracks. Oh, we've got a real King's Quest 2 situation here. Oh wow, those are fantastic, David. Yeah, I think there are several people, myself included, with the Fester Blatz surprised emote. Hey, what's the deal here? That elevator doesn't lower, it sucks. It both sucks and blows. You flex those incredible muscles you wish you had. But you're barely able to snap loose the previously flashed stalagmite tip. Gotta have my Gabriel emote. Let's see. Crazy naked guy from Police Quest 3 is always fun. Run-of-the-mill pneumatic transport. This particular model only descends, however. It's not a pleasant ride. Yeah, no Tim Curry in the Gabriel Knight remake really threw me at first too, but I got to the point by the end of the game I really appreciated the new performer. I mean, obviously not as good as Tim Curry, but not bad. I would say they did as well as they could in a world where they couldn't get Tim Curry. Let's kiss this guy. What? I don't think you want to get that close. Then again, maybe you do. That's right. I mean, who's going to be able to just hop in and follow up on Tim Curry and do that successfully? Did the smell or taste icons ever do anything? I think they were Seabed, good to see you, first of all, but I think they were 100% joke buttons in both games, right? I don't think they ever solved a puzzle, I don't think. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Ah, beans. What can you tell me about voodoo? Of course, then in the remake, you get the voice that delivers this amazing line.
Hey, Daddy.
Which is still some really good delivery. I mean, this is from the Gabriel Knight 25th anniversary remake.
Hey, Daddy.
When he's talking to his father's grave.
Hey, Daddy.
You've been snatched out of existence by the tentacled beast lurking below the grate. You feel the painful sting of digestive fluids. Ah, beans. Okay, let's see if we can solve this puzzle. You know, the animation from the original game of Roger shimmying along the wall, as a kid, blew my mind. Like, I could not believe how cool that looked, and they'd gone out of their way to actually animate that scene. It is still one of my favorite things in all of Sierra, is Roger's little shimmy against the wall move. I had to be out the game to get that as a sound effect now. Oh, wow. Mark, that's amazing. When you search Gabriel Knight, hey daddy, my video pops up. Thank goodness. I'm glad that I'm ruining the internet. Oh man, I'm finally hitting it big. Google knows me. Been ruining the internet since that. Thank you, Seabed. Well, Scott, looks like Roger's done it again. It sure does. Let's turn that one back on the How He Blew It cam and chalkboard. I have to say that carefully, Mark. Every time we mention something with a trademark or copyright, the lawyers come out the feed. Instant replay. Now this is where Roger makes the fatal move. We can all see the result of that mistake. I don't know about you, Scott. First, I like to know exactly what I'm messing with before I actually mess with it. I guess he'll know better next time. Ouch. Sure, you've died a few deaths before, but this one really burns you. Plants are depending on you. Seeing you do stuff like this is definitely making them nervous. Yeah, something tells me the two guys probably didn't like being inserted into this. Drip, drip, drip. It must be talking to you. Oh, that's very good. You went over to the pool and get a good solid whiff, and whoa, talk about clean sinuses. This may be my all-time favorite Sierra death message. That's right, you have no head. That darn pool must be filled with acid. You obviously can't go on living that way. I don't know why, but the phrase, you obviously can't go on living that way, is endlessly hilarious. I know that feeling. Almost as gruesome as some of the Space Quest 3 deaths. Roger isn't using his head. It's largely decorative. The beams form some electronic barrier. Oh. Well, they're just light. How bad could they hurt? It's like Roger's dead yet another time. Sure seems that way. For those who might have missed that last move by Roger, if like me, you just want another look at it. Let's roll it again. Oh no! High marks for truly fine execution. This is the first time you've been wafer style. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. I feel like Roger could easily shimmy just right through there. But, again, we've established Roger, not the sharpest cookie in the drawer. Using your clever thinking and cleverness, you've turned the beam upon itself, frying and fusing it into a state of inoperability. Okay, let's see if I've got this. I feel pretty good. I think this is a first try kind of thing. Haha! In short, Roger's a man of contrasts. Well put. I think that I've turned on my gadget, I'm pretty sure. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. That's the EGA sound effect that plays here. Wah, 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 wah. Takes an idiot to save the galaxy. I mean, yeah, anyone smart would just let it go. This galaxy's already ruined. We ruined it. See a new one. Suddenly you become aware of the fact that you cannot move or speak. A strange unknown force has taken over you. A massive holographic image appears before you. It's me! So, you have found your ways to my hallowed chamber. Fortunately, there is much more to you than meets the eye. I've been monitoring your travels on our planet. It appears that you're up the proverbial estuary without a means of locomotion. Great line, as always. In other words, you're on the Leather Express, slapping the dogs, pounding the sand. You'd kill for a fine ride. You are obviously in need of transportation. Let us see if you are worthy of our assistance. On the surface lives a beast called Orat. He proves to be a bit of an annoyance on occasion. Good reason to kill him. Dispose of him and bring back evidence of your conquests of Camelot. Only then will I deal with your plight. Good luck, stupid. Bring to me evidence of the beast Orat's demise, and we'll talk. Uh-oh. Is there really someone at my door? Who could it be? Would it be great if this is like a special guest star? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Didi Khan. Okay, I think that was just a delivery. I think. Oh no. Ben, attack whoever it was. No? No attack? Alright. There you go. Alright. With that, you find yourself transported back to the surface. Man, it creeps me out when I get a knock on the door during a stream. Creature design is very good on that one. And thank you, Mark. I would love to play a giant talking head someday. I have a large head, and I feel like from there I just need to get used to like a floating vibe. So it's kind of weird we haven't triggered the spider droid yet. Remake Ultima 7. You like big tusks, so you cannot lie. Come on, spider droid. Ah, out of the corner of your eye, you spot an object hurtling from the greenish atmosphere toward the parched surface you currently occupy. Kerplunk. Sure plays a mean pinball. Rats! Ah, beans!
Ah, beans.
If the eyes don't deceive, that's a Sarien spider droid. Must have detected the escape pod leaving the Arcada. The spider droid must have been sent along to finish any unfinished settled business settling. For business today, well, I'm a businessman, I'll have you know. Spiders have 8 legs. Ah, but spider droids only have 6. That's where they get you. After the jarring impact, small panels open through which legs sprout. You recall reading an old issue of Space Piston magazine. This droid was designed to seek out organic life forms and self-destruct when close proximity to the target has been achieved. Hey Lars, good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to handle a little mod situation. The auto mod said Paul couldn't use the phrase "let it bite you." The auto mod was like, what kind of bite are we talking about here? I always enjoy the VGA version. I'm glad you're a VGA enjoyer as well. Roger. You shiver at the sight of the spider droid entering the cave on its spindly legs. The cold metallic body searches for something to get up and close and personal with. This could be interesting. Oh, wow. Now that was cool. Now that's pod racing. I killed 2 problems with no stone. Did this one come with Space Piston in the box? I can't remember. I don't know if I, let's say, ever legally owned a standalone copy of Space Quest 1 VGA. I had it in the Space Quest collection, and I've since purchased it on GOG and Steam and everywhere else. But, yeah, I don't know that my, back in the day, I ever had a copy of this that included the manual. I had one of those special limited editions that came on diskettes with handwritten labels, if you know what I mean. The gleaming hunk of Orat's anatomy is the only visible proof that Orat ever existed. After that explosion, it's amazing there's that much left. Now, this is important to note. At no point does it refer to Orat with, like, an indefinite or definite article. It's never a Orat, or rather an Orat. It's never the Orat. It's Orat, which suggests that this is just this guy's name. This is, we've gone on in Space Quest fandom to refer to Orats as a species of alien creature. And I believe that's how it appears later on when you see, like, Orat on a stick or in the database in Space Quest 6. But I think this creature's name was just Orat, which suggests maybe, like, it was a sentient creature. And boy, we just blew it right up. I'm pretty sure it's VGA version sold like 10 copies. I think you might be right. All right, let's be a real creep. Get it, Roger. Get it. What? We might be in the mood for a little skull. You've got more important business to tend to. He sent these skulls may have once had is long gone. Compliments of the incredibly dry, hot climate. I hope the Orat wasn't endangered. Oh, that'd be a real shame. Like, what if we just killed, like, the Keronian equivalent of Bigfoot or Mothman? My own local cryptid. Kind of weird we haven't gotten the "you're super hot" message yet. Who owns the Sierra IP now? I think Activision still does, and I guess for now their merger with Microsoft has been put on hold, right? There's gonna be an accident on this shaky piece of calcium-rich matter. You don't think I've ever triggered this? You always gotta push things to the limit, don't you? We warned you, but no, you had to do it. Just one more time. Well, just wait till your father gets home. You're not my real dad, Space Quest.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes, it's very likely that we'll see Beatrice Wankmaster in the next Halo game. Larry's EA. That's true. That's why he's appeared in the last several seasons of Madden Football. So why haven't I had to drink any water? Or if the timer's messed up. I bet you're getting to truly hate this elevator. Yeah, I mean, probably the timer's just busted. Oh, thank you. Hold up, Pat. I will hydrate. If Roger won't, I will. And you know what? I don't think we have to worry about using it again, so let's just drink some water, be on the safe side. Hey! Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Fire Broadside. Let me give a shout out here to Fire Broadside. Everyone pop in and be sure to follow Fire Broadside. How's it going? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well this morning. You were playing one of the Blackwell games this morning, right? You were Blackwelling it up, if I recall. I was looking through what everybody was doing before I went live this morning. How was your stream? How's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in. The deadliest pirates that sail these seas. Goodness gracious. Well, you're here just in time for Space Quest 1 VGA. If you've never been here before, I'm Jess, Decaf Jedi. I stream a lot of retro point-and-click adventures. Usually I stream them on Wednesday nights for Retro Adventure Wednesday, but this is a special Tuesday morning edition of Retro Adventure Wednesday, and I'm glad you could all join me. Last stream for a few weeks. All right, close to finishing up the last Blackwell game. You know, I've watched it. Hey, thanks so much, Detective, for the follow. I appreciate it. It's great having you here this morning. You know, I have watched a couple of the Blackwell games streamed before, but I've never actually played them myself. I need to do it. I have them all purchased and sitting there. I just need to make it happen soon because they look really fun, and I know lots of people really love them. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Okay, drippity drip drip. Space Quest is one of my favorite series of all times. It was really the adventure game that in a lot of ways hooked me on... Oh no. guilty. Oh, no. Lars, if that question's for me, I have played Space Adventure. I streamed it a few months back when the backer release came out. Yeah, you know, I'm way behind on everything Wadget Eye's done. I really need to get caught up on their games. Okay, here we go. Our friend, the giant floating head. Again, the massive holographic image appears before you. Oh, wait, but this is an important opportunity to pause because we just had a very exciting, a very exciting redemption. Yeah, Lars, I did enjoy it. You know, it still needs a lot of work. It's a little rough around the edges and needs to be polished and fixed up a bit. But there's some good Space Quest DNA in there. There was enough to enjoy. But this is exciting. We have a redemption here. Artificial intelligence. This is where I take a user-generated prompt. In this case, a user-generated prompt generated by our favorite user, Super Gamer Mark here, who has asked for the Midjourney AI art bot to use its strange alchemy, however it does that voodoo it does, to render a piece of art based on the prompt. Roger Wilco visits Wilco, a store I always thought was Canadian, but apparently was headquartered in Columbus, Ohio. So we're going to plug this into Midjourney and see what sort of results we get, and then I'll post those live on the stream. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Having played with Midjourney a bit in the past, and having some familiarity with its challenges of understanding concepts like Roger Wilco, there is a good chance we will get nothing that resembles any of the words in that prompt. I think we will get a person in a store. I'm pretty sure, but even that could be more than it could handle. Let's see, what are other people? Oh, here's someone creating a movie poster featuring Henry Cavill in The Witcher. Here's someone who wanted a very fancy letter R for a logo. Knight's armor inspired by Gundam architecture. Wow. Lots of good stuff here. It's struggling to start right now. We're going to give it just a minute, and when it's ready, I think it'll beep at me. So we'll continue the game and come back to this. So you have returned. Do you have proof of the destruction of Orat? They're a nuisance. If so, drop it before me. Alright, let's drop it like it's hot. You drop the Orat part to the ground. The vision is silent as the dainty morsel splats to the dry soil. You're startled by a rumbling. Suddenly an odd-shaped door comes into view and slowly opens. You hear a voice, different this time, beckoning you to step forward. As you step through, the door slides closed with a faint hissing sound. You're alone in a large room full of strange equipment. Hey, it just turned Wednesday here! Happy Retro Adventure Wednesday! Yeah, just a full-on also spraying Zarathustra. Please don't be alarmed. We intend no harm. We are a peaceful race. We are cautious, however. Others don't share our way of life. Welcome to Kerona. You're staying in the power generation facility of our underground settlement. All power here is produced by steam. It's a steampunk society we live in. That is unimportant to you, however. You should see my goggles. We promise you transportation. We are a peaceful race. Yeah, absolutely. Kill Orat. Growling is like glowing caves below the sand. If you stay on the surface too long, you become a rare moist mill. Moist mill. We'll travel to Ulence Flats. Again, just in case anyone here hasn't made this connection yet, because it took me like 25 years to make it, I'm going Ulence Flats pill you. Ulence Flats is a fart joke that never occurred to me for my entire childhood of playing this game. Hey, thank you, Experiment Ego, for the resub. I appreciate it. I'm ripping time anew, and thank you so much. 8 months. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Alright, that is my... Oh, wait, here's the data cartridge. Loading. Whoever shall read this. My name is Dr. Slash Vohal. I'm a scientist with the Star Generator project aboard the Star Lab Arcada. We've just successfully completed development and testing of the Star Generator. During this time, I've come to believe that our progress has been monitored by others. I fear that the Sariens may have learned of our mission. If my fears prove true, the Star Generator and the people of a universe are in serious jeopardy. Star Generator is a miracle device. Used as intended, it will help preserve life for eons to come. Used as a device for evil, it could cause the destruction of millions of lives and enslave all who oppose the Sariens. The code within this cartridge are all the plans and specifications for the construction of the Star Generator. Should any disaster befall the Star Generator project, scientists will be able to create a duplicate of the Star Generator with this information. Please guard it with your life and return it to Xenon's ruling body as quickly as possible. Okay, important note, the Star Generator is capable of self-destruction. And let's see here, we'll get our handy dandy Stair Quest notepad that we like to write these things down in. Available on Redbubble. $54.39. Got it. A 5-minute time will begin countdown. Beware, anyone within 5 kilometers or kilometers of the Star Generator will be in danger once the timer has been initiated. Please be careful, and good luck! Did we get it back? Yes. Yes. Okay. Now it's time to figure out, can we successfully complete the skimmer sequence on our first try? Oh, I love One Short Eyes videos too. Definitely a YouTuber everyone should go out there and follow if you like learning about speedrunning and all the tricks, particularly that Sierra Games have revealed to us. One of my favorite YouTubers, honestly. Okay, so first try didn't work out. Late warning, the big rock cut you no slack. Oh man, yeah, I played some of this on Nick's Picks. Oh man, this is right up my alley. There we go, perfect. I forgot the big rock was instant death. There it is, just in case you wanted a visual proof of that. Nick's Picks compilations of the worst parts of all Sierra's best games. Okay, hey Nate, good to see you. That's 2 on the death count. See, I'm actually, well... I'm actually decent at the EGA version. I can typically run that on 1 or 2 tries. Look out! Okay, making great progress here. This is going to happen. I see Ulence Flats in the distance. You can smell it from here. Almost overcorrected on that one. Oh no. Roger, look out. Ooh. Bad moves. Oh no, I hear loose parts. That's a great little detail that gives the squeaky, your skimmer's about to break down sound effect. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. You know, it's funny, if you go back and read, like, issues of Computer Gaming World when Space Quest 1 originally came out, like, you go back and read, like, the 1986, 1987 reviews of it. reviewers were very critical of the arcade sequences even then. There was like these don't belong in adventure games. Adventure games are supposed to be something very different. So, yeah, it's been controversial since the start. All right, there we go. Does it give you any idea? It's just some kind of Stair Quest sequel, yes. Yeah, Scorpia exactly was absolutely not having that nonsense. You're exactly right, Steven. Oh man, Scorpia. You know, I don't know if I've ever found a Manhunter review. I'd be curious to see see what those looked like. After a truly stone-crushing journey, you've miraculously arrived safely in Ulence Flats. Just in time, too, because the skimmer's power cell has been drained. It'll take some time to recharge itself. The place isn't quite what you expected. It's semi-bleak at best. That's a great line. Odd-looking fellow is lounging against the wall of a nearby building, watching with a great deal of interest. Oh no, space pimp. I will approach from this angle. Interaction says Manhunter's great. It's a good point. Interaction was really hype on it. Say, pal, I couldn't help but notice your skimmer. It's a genuine 86 Pallades GL. I've been looking everywhere for one of these babies. What do you think? 25 buckazoids? No way. Fine, be that way. Yeah, I've actually never played either of the Manhunter games. They are... Ooh, I should save this. What am I doing? The back of the barrel says, didn't use the front, did. Strange pile of very fine white powder here. Has a strange burnt smell to it. I like when you... This is the great message when you sniff the powder. And this is there in the original version, too. I'm beginning to understand you a little better now. You snort some of the powder and feel a pain like 1,000 Krebel Knights feasting on your nasal membranes. You won't want to be doing that again. No way. Okay, let's go back and see if our friend comes back. Ouch, that hurt. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, we need to see if our artificial intelligence ever came through. This is important. I got distracted. Let's see if it ever generated the image that we asked of it. Because I have no idea what it might have done with that. Let's see if I can find it. Just one moment. We'll make this work. I almost forgot about that. I don't know why it was raining so slowly today, but we will get there. Okay, we have it. Okay, so let's go back and review what our prompt was. Our prompt was, courtesy of Super Gamer Mark, Roger Wilco visits Wilco, a store I always thought was Canadian, but apparently was headquartered in Columbus, Ohio. And yes, I'll rest my hands while I'm doing this. I hope you're still around, Super Gamer Mark. But here are the results of your prompt. All right, still here. All right. So this is Roger Wilco visiting Wilco, a presumed Canadian company that's actually headquartered in Columbus. So I feel like it made a decent effort here. First of all, I want to go to a store called Woo. Woo! That's better than I would have expected. I mean, you have a space person in a store. Bottom left is pretty great, right? Like, bottom left is very good. And then bottom right, I like that it's like a little space guy with a woo on his chest. This was mid-journey AI bot, too. I put this one together, Nate. Who's the dude in the top left? That's Roger Wilco. Who else would it be? No, I'm here for it. I think this one worked well. All right. Thank you so much for redeeming that, Super Gamer Mark. Sorry for the delay in making it happen. Charlie Colton, possible. Absolutely possible. All right. I will post that in the Discord right now. If you aren't in the Discord, consider joining. We'd love to have you. There's a link down below right now here on my panels and things like that. You can find a link to join our Discord. It's a great place to keep up with what streams are coming up. Also, just a good place to hang out with a cool group of folks who like talking about games. So let's take this deal. Palm left is an album cover. How are we feeling about this character design? For the unsavory local character or just the game in general? The headshot specifically. I mean, it's a lot, right? Ooh, these coupons. It's a representative of the Ulence Flats Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. I mean, I like that there's character. Is this supposed to be a wise guy Peter Falk? Quite possibly. That's not a bad guess. Sounds very unusual. Maybe traffic around here is just really awful. Long-range shuttle, perhaps from a large starship. A Wallwood Warp Blaster ZX. I look like Vincent Price. The mustache will do that. Peter Lorre is a gangster. On stage are two heavily bearded gents and a relatively clean-shaven drummer. They're one of the hottest bands in the galaxy. And they are absolutely not ZZ Top, if you were wondering. A couple of non-galactic looking humanoids cranking out some unfamiliar sounding tunes. They seem interested solely in the music they're performing. Hey, there they are, right there in the emotes. Come on, come on. That wasn't the Madonna one. Did the Madonna one somehow get excised from the game? What's amazing is they can get everybody's, equipment off stage and set up a new act in the little amount of time it takes me to go in and out. Now I'm starting to wonder, is the Madonna character just not appearing for some reason? I feel like I've reached a point where, statistically, we should have seen her. Yeah, I guess they did pull ZZ Top and replace them with, like, the band that doesn't quite look like ZZ Top. This character kind of reminds you of a cute fluffy kitten you had when you were a kid. He weighs about 400 kilos and has a foot-long razor-sharp claws and bad attitude. Like an economy-sized version of your Uncle Buck's toupee. Seeing triple. Fine example of his species. Redeem this coupon for 5 Buckazoids and a free beer. What is the Santa Cruz thing? Yeah, maybe just looking silly. Maybe it's a California joke. I don't know. That's a bad coupon that gives you cash. A free beer and cash. Hey, beer me. Just one more should do it. That'll get rid of the shakes. I was cruising through sector IC. I spot this blip on the scanner. So I head toward it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Deltaur. It's just sitting there. My heart starts hyper-warping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think is doing is get my craft out of there, so I'm reaching for the throttle. Hey, we just get a, hey, thank you, Ninja Master. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This is the MT32 soundtrack, emulated in Scum VM. Blues Brothers Rubber Biscuit. Oh. Well, my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of is get my craft out of there. So I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden, there's this incredible flash of light, you see? Just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I Darth Mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. Alright. I don't know that song off the top of my head. I'll definitely look it up, Brian. That's interesting. Uh-oh. What a cute little janitor bot. Alright, we can cheat our way through gambling in this version of the game. Big plus. You can do it in the VGA version too with the debug code, but this is way easier. How do I make this work? Insert a Bucazoid into the slot, you say? You bet $1. You have 33. Okay. Spaceship! 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 $60. Look at that. Knowing what little bit I know about copyright law and things like that, it feels like a very close rendition of a song would be a way bigger issue than the use of, like, the image of a group. I guess both aren't great. But my understanding was protection of song rights is one of the stronger areas in copyright law. Okay, let's cheat our way through this. Yeah, it has like a whiff of Sharp-Dressed Man to it, but it's not Sharp-Dressed Man. I agree, Seabed. They may have made it just distinct enough to get out of trouble. Well, this is so much more fun than actually gambling through this section. Cherry! 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 Can I eat that cherry? Very good. You got all the gunk off the glass. Looking at the glass windows makes the pictures easier to see. Oh, the snozberries taste like snozberries. Light smell of ozone and charred meat permeates the machine. Ew. Alright, we did it. I guess you overheated the poor thing. Now we're rich. We're rich beyond our wildest dreams. Hey, it's Robbie the Robot. What do you want now? I was just about finished my internal diagnostics check. Now I'm going to have to recalibrate my photoelectric scanner membranes and start all over again. So this is Marvin the paranoid android here, is that right? How depressing. Skip ahead to rides and retire happily. Absolutely. Big sign at the door says, droids be us. I think there are Buckazoids maybe behind the building. What is the story there? In the original game, you can pee behind the building. I don't think that's an option here. Or maybe they were in... By the way, welcome in 321. Maybe they were in the pile of dust. Wrong building for Pete. Oh. Let me show you a fine line of robots, also known as droids. Economy priced used robot. Let's see here. Ah, a reduction of 20%. Love the Ultron head. Yikes, it's Ultron 17, the only robot bad enough to go head-to-head with an Arnoid 1000 exterminator. You know, with relief that he appears to be out of commission, at least temporarily. That's the thing about Ultron, he keeps coming back. Gardening chores. They look like Kleenex boxes. They're built to run a long time, and quiet, you bet. A Dalek. I'm sure most of these are references to real robots. I don't recognize most of them. Oh, a navbot, eh? Oh no. Wait till it rolls back around, I guess? Is that how I actually purchased this? God, daylight. I wish. The lick. Okay, sweet, we did it. Yeah, the droid was up for 2 seconds and then went away. That's great. New robot will be here in a moment. There he is, sir, programmed to follow you around like a whimpering little puppy dog. How humiliating. Droid emits a cheerful chirp, but has nothing further to say right now. Fortunately, he probably is a pilot, not a conversationalist. Well, I think originally, in the initial release of Space Quest 1, it was droids are us, and the use of the letter R, I think, was the issue. And then it became droids be us, which was determined to be fine. Howdy, bucko. Can I interest you in one of the finest little used spaceships in the galaxy? You look like a man of discerning taste. This one, for instance, is just your style, that is. This is quite a unique little unit. Never been flown over Mach 3. It's owned by a little old lady from Glanasdrom. You have to fly it to believe it, and she can be yours for only 99 buckazoids. I don't want it, Tiny. Hey, fellow, wait up. So long as you're heading that direction, why don't you let me show you my other fine spacecraft? No obligation whatsoever for you, pal. Just trying to be helpful to what in need. Yeah, it's a shame to lose Radio Shock, but Hurts So Good is a pretty good name, right? Now just take a gander at these beauty sport. If you see one you like, just give a hoot. I'll stand over here, no pressure, absolutely none. Actually, this ship is not bad looking. $185 buckazoids, I can't say no. How'd I actually... okay. Do I just pay him now? Easer enter. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Man, we're speeding through this game. It's like I've played it dozens of times. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Of course, I say that, and as soon as we get aboard the Deltaur, my brain quits working, and I can't remember the order I'm supposed to do things or how that whole sequence works. So once we're on the Deltaur, this will come screeching to a halt. Don't worry. Oh, Navbot. Off we go into the wild purple yonder. Hey, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going with my ship? Hey, good to see you, my catastrophe. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. A strange new land of Roger Wilco's space adventures in VGA. We have achieved escape velocity. This scene looks good. I'd help if you told me where we were going. Okay, so we're going to Sector IC. IC. Let me look this up in our handy dandy copy protection. So that is 2 bars UTE. Okay. That's going to be the... I think that one. Let me double check. Go back here. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. How you doing, my catastrophe? Uh-oh. UTE. Oh. Wow, that's what I have here. It was Sector IC. Did I do that wrong the first couple of times? Sadly, I'm like, I know that feeling. I know that feeling in a big, big way. How triumphant. This is strange. Sensors are returning phantom images. There appears to be another ship in the vicinity, but its location is tough to pinpoint. Him scratching his head's great. Huh. What did I do there? It was definitely Sector IC. Let's see here. Space Quest 1 VGA copy protection. Wonder what we got going on here. Is it IC or 1C? Are they both options? I think only IC is an option. Let's see. It's not worth the time, Potterage. Yeah, that's right. I don't appreciate that. Okay, it's straight bar down, 3 dots. It is that one. Oh, okay. Now we've got it. That's gonna fix it. We did it, gang. It was the wrong U. I did the wrong U-shaped character. It was on me. Hey, my catastrophe, I saw that and I need to go do that. Was today the last day for that? I will get on that as soon as I'm done with the stream because I definitely want to take care of it. I will take care of that. Thank you for the reminder. Horses Blood, stand by for warp speed. Here we go. Birthday's tomorrow. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh no. Asteroids. Brutal pallet cycling. Sensors indicate a large ship in this sector. I wonder who it could be. We'll continue to scan for an enemy. Oh no. It's the Deltaur. That's a Sarien battlecruiser. We space spud him. Let's head out of here, okay, boss? No. Absolutely not. As you exit the ship, you carefully slide the jetpack on your jetback. Floating space just outside the biggest darn spaceship you've ever seen. How do we feel about the bug thing? I don't hate it. I think at least it has character. You know, I think that's what it's got going for it. I mean, the original was just kind of like, here is a very generic-looking ship. I appreciate that this one is memorable. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense, but I'll go with it as part of the total overall just weirdness of Space Quest 1 VGA. Okay. Deltaur. Decontamination unit. Like, used to zap Andromedan cockroaches. That's a magic wand all used up, vibes. Absolutely. Wait. What now? Oh, beat in plain sight. Now I can't be seen. Get over there, Roger. Come on. Come on, Dingus. Get over there. There we go. Nailed it. Now we play the waiting game. Oh, wait. Welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad we had such a crowd here this morning. This is fantastic. If you're a first-time viewer, drop a follow. We'd love to have you as part of the crew. Just waiting on things to happen. Hey, thank you, my catastrophe. Well, hey, Retro Panda. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you, Retro Panda. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation. Thank you so much, Retro Panda. I appreciate your support. Someone come stop this confetti leak. So, what's happening here? One should attempt to manipulate oneself in a family game. Okay. Are we bugged? Ooh, here's an Ash Chess anything while we're waiting from Tom. Ken Williams forced you to remake a Sierra game. Which would you have done? What would you do with it? Like, are we talking present day? If I were forced to... First of all, I like the idea of being forced by Ken Williams to remake a Sierra game. He's going to install spyware on my computer to make sure I'm working around the clock on it. Maybe I try to open the door first. Door's designed to withstand the vacuum of space. Oh gosh, what would I do? Yeah, with a whip. What would I redo? I feel like we've already gotten something of a redo of King's Quest with King's Quest 2015. Let me think through the Sierra catalog here. I'd like to redo Police Quest 1 and see if I can somehow make it into a better game that better reflects attitudes of the 21st century. I'm going to say Police Quest 1. That's my pick. I'm going to see if I can out Jim the Wallsman. I think this may be bugged, y'all. Remake Codename Iceman to a game that isn't a chore. Remake Police Quest 1, make it even more Wallsian. Huh. Or if we busted our timer. Someone bugged the insect ship. You're exactly right. I mean, it definitely feels like it's bugged out, right? I don't think there's anything else I need to do there. Oh, man. What a bummer. Hit the button. There's a button to hit. Huh. I've never had this bug before that I'm aware of. I am pretty sure it's a bug. I don't think that it's supposed to be a long wait here. Let's restore back and see what we can do. I'm gonna have to exit Scum VM altogether. It's gonna be funny if this is the end of the stream. It just can't be beaten. Surely that won't happen. Don't call me Shirley. Okay. Here we go again. Hey, that's my ship. Not cool, dude. And there's the top button. That is a good gag. That gets the Decap Jedi good gag seal of approval. Okay, escape velocity achieved. Where do you want to go today? Okay. Hopefully this works now. Oh no, look out. I'm honestly surprised this isn't an arcade sequence in the original or the remake. Feels like primed to be one. Okay. Let's go, Raj. Outside Deltaur. We did it. Okay. Go push the button, Raj. Okay, gang, we got this. We can do this. We can make this happen. Ooh, a remake of Black Cauldron. I'd be here for that. I still haven't played the original Black Cauldron. That's another Sierra game that is on my list. So the clean droid came out once and killed me. Ah, here we go. Okay, the grate is not great. Use our survival map, which has a pretty good icon. Alright. We did it. A little space mouse. Cute. David Alexander, due for a good remake. It's not one that had point and click. Oh. Yeah, because already it doesn't have a parser, right? It's like played with hotkeys or something. With a mighty wimpy kick. Managed to hurt your foot. I loved this gag as a kid. Roger getting in a washing machine and the clothes somehow ending up on his body. I always just like the mathematical impossibility of such a thing. Hard static cling. Alright, we should, you know, with all that stat cling, we should degauze our stream. Let's see if we can clear things up a little bit here. Shed a little light on the subject. Perfect. Gotta rule out the bugs. And that's not a mean thing I'm saying about Sariens. Alright, here we go. We're making it happen. Look with a helmet. Searching the pockets, you find your possessions have been greatly reduced. An ID card here. Buxton Freem, I believe, is the name on it. Yes! The name of the card is Buxton Freem. You wonder if this is a common Sarien name. Old Buxton Freem. What a good name. What a great sci-fi name. Close your eyes and hope that your death will be quick, but you're surprised the guards don't notice you. Alt. I'm not even sure the captain has access to the captain's personal escape pod. Okay. We have important work to do. I do not know my way around this ship. Oops, what did I just do? Lost track of myself there. Is that not an enterable door? Ding dang it. We'll get this. Oh, how cool that is. It's like I'm in Spencer's Gifts or something. Wally coils. Jillions of volts of deadly electricity. Deadly neurotoxin. A neat gizmo. Ross seems a lot more lost than usual. That's right, Tim Vio. Welcome in. Alright, let's go over here. Welcome to the weapons dispensary. I guess this is the other Marvin the android paranoid android reference. Got an IQ of 5,000, but they feel I'm only good enough to fix weapons, like some whimpering puppy dog. Show me your ID card. All those wire me into the ship's systems. Okay. Armory. Okie doke. Oh, how clever. You have an ID card and a lovely photo of proto-organic biped you have too. Let's use my vast resources to fetch your shilly weapon for you. Please wait here if you can handle such a simple command. Bye, Marvin. Sweet. Nailed it. Nailed it. I think we're still on pace for our speedrun is the best part of this. Appearances of a plain and unintelligent droid. Can we taste him? Great question. Okay, so he references that he has a counterpart on Ulence Flats, so they literally... Now that's interesting. Although I don't like the endorses genocide there at the end. We can't taste him. They acknowledge they did 2 different riffs on Marvin, the paranoid android. It's kind of my favorite character in the game. I think that's a very fair call. Starjet. Okay. Ba-boom! You grenaded. I mean, that's it, Seabed. I agree 100%. If you're going to bother to put the icons in there, really use them. Oh, what terrible luck. What terrible luck. It does have really good animation. This remake is good stuff. I think it's a shame that it is frowned upon so much of Space Quest fandom. Now, aren't you the clumsy one? Because of your inability to walk without falling on your face, your helmet has been collected by the trash droid. Now you've blown your cover. Sariens are sure to shoot first and ask questions later. Okay, boy, we're coming in to the end now. Gotta make this happen. I actually need to get my blaster out if I'm going to start blasting. Aha! Gets wrecked. Hudson Freem seems like a real klutz. You're right. He's got better aim than these dinguses, though. Oops, I need to come in here, huh? Wow. Look at Roger go. Just absolutely mortaring all these people. It's a remote control. Sweet. Their guns don't leave telltale corpses behind. Well, they have different guns for their invasion parties and self-defense. These are defensive vaporizing weapons, as opposed to when you're invading another ship, you don't want to like completely disintegrate your foes because the dead bodies are part of the larger psychological campaign you're waging. So yeah. Leave the bodies for demoralization, exactly, yeah. Classic tactic. Was this really where my playthrough ends, that I can't figure out how to click that little tiny screen? Okay, so our code was 5439. Self-destruct engaged! Hooray! 5 minutes, huh? We can do that. Escape! Get ready to shoot up the place. I should have a pretty easy run out of here, right? Oh yeah, wow, I really do. It was as simple as that. Oh yeah, having a clearly marked interactive area on icons is such a plus. It doesn't let me kill myself there. Well, I accidentally beat the game. I thought I had like one more click. Kaboom! We did it! Thank you, David Alexander. Thank you, David, for the explosion. Roger Wilco. We, the people of Xenon, extend our limitless appreciation and eternal gratitude for your acts of heroism. Says I, Space Graham. Alright, let me run. That was, in fact, a world record. Hey, I have all the coins. Welcome in. Thank you for the GG. It's King Graham. It's my honor to present you with the coveted Golden Mop, a symbol of pride and accomplishment to members of your esteemed profession. I like how we have Billy Batson of Captain Marvel fame here in the crowd for some reason, wearing his traditional yellow and red ringer shirt. known as the Hero of Xenon. Another world record? Well, Roger, you did it. You saved the galaxy, received your profession's most noble tribute, and got the girl. Got the girl? Wait, man, there wasn't any girl. Sorry, well, you got the mop anyway. From now on, Xenon's your oyster. All you have to do now is sit back and let the movie and sunsets on peaceful blue planet Xenon, Roger Wilco's first adventure. Yes, I'm afraid there are more. We hope you'll remain in your seat long enough for it to express our limitless appreciation. We did it! We finished Space Quest 1 VGA. And yeah, at an hour and 50 minutes, that is in fact the fastest anyone has ever finished this game. Who knew? You know, that's the great thing about accidentally speedrunning a game, where you're just so in the zone and everything is clicking that you don't even know you're saying a world record, but then you look at the time and you realize, yeah, the previous world record was actually 7 hours, and we came in at an hour and 50 minutes. Just outstanding. Got frustrated in the final maze. Accidental pro gamer. That's how it happens sometimes. Yeah, this is the year. After all, this is Decap Jedi year 4. We're in year 4 of the stream, and this is the year where, of course, I get good.
Decap Jedi year 4 just gets good.
That's right. This is the year where I get good, and we saw it on display. You couldn't answer anything more. So, what's coming up in the near future is a question I think that's on my mind. And the answer to that is we've got a fun week ahead. On Wednesday night, tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be back with Retro Adventure Wednesday, playing more Flight of the Amazon Queen, a game that I've been really enjoying so far. I can't wait to see where it goes next. So be sure to be here for Flight of the Amazon Queen on Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday, very excited for the release of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'll be streaming that Friday morning, so I'll probably be here around 9 a.m. Getting a chance to try out a game I've really been looking forward to. Oh wow, that's just how it ends. Well, there you have it. But hope you can join me again. Thank you for hanging out with me today. And goodness gracious, we should raid somewhere before we call it a day. Let's raid over and say hello to our old friend, Captain Badgertail, who this morning is playing... What is Captain Badgertail playing? Shadows of Doubt, a game I don't know much